Welcome to the KFBK studios, and we're going to talk all things real estate with Samantha Postada, an absolute, unquestionable expert on all things having to do with real estate, somebody with a wealth of information and background that can really, truly help facilitate effective, successful real estate transactions.
Hi, my name is Samantha Postada, real estate agent with Big Block Realty North up here in Sacramento. We are at iHeart Radio Studios today and talking about the real estate and NAR Settlement. Give me a call if you have any real estate related questions or concerns or where the market's going, rates, 916-606-0256.
Okay, as we all know, there are a lot of dynamic factors in California real estate. Things are changing, times are challenging. There's also opportunities that come with that. Very happy to have a chance to chat with Samantha Postada, with whom I've had the pleasure of doing business for some time now. So Sam, tell us a little bit about the state of the state in real estate in California right now. What should people know about your business? The businesses for which you have passion, by the way.
So there's a lot changing in the real estate market right now. As many of you out there have seen the NAR settlement happening. That has stemmed from a lawsuit filed initially in Missouri, and then attorneys jumped on the bandwagon and it evolved into what it is now across the United States. So to get down to it, not really a lot has changed in the industry. We just can't disclose on the MLS any longer as agents what that commission is to the buying side, because they're looking at it as we're steering agents to different properties, which is not the case at all. So we can't disclose it on the MLS any longer. But the commissions have always been negotiable for the sellers, which is the key thing I would like to stress on, because so many people were, I guess, unaware of that. But it's always been disclosed in the contracts. And it's just been a common practice that the selling side pays both sides of the commission, but it is not something that is a requirement, and it never has been. So that's something that's always negotiable. And even now moving forward, most aspects of the real estate contract are negotiable, including closing costs and who pays what. So that is something that hasn't changed much within the industry.
All part of the options that a client could negotiate to make their situation closer to ideal, right? I mean, that's a legitimate part of the process. I know one of the issues or concerns right now is the mortgage rates. And they're up in terms of recent history, but looking at broad, long-time history, they're really still reasonably affordable. I think if you look at the grand scheme of things, you had mortgage rates in the high teens not too many decades ago. So compared to that, there are opportunities born out of where we are today, plus the likelihood that things will change, and a client who bought a home at a current rate could actually rewrite that and do better in the future. Do you foresee rates coming down anytime soon?
So the Feds have been talking a lot recently about doing a rate cut, which for them to save face, I do see that coming, whether it's a 0.25% cut or up to 1% possibly. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't foresee rates coming down very much. They may do it briefly, but honestly, we don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen. But historically, like you had mentioned, they are still significantly lower than what they used to be. But the housing prices have gone up significantly also, which offsets that cost there and makes it a little bit less affordable. However, sellers are offering buy downs for the rates for new homeowners and buyers to purchase. So that is an option out there. And like I said, everything is negotiable. So even if you feel like you're not in a position to buy right now because the rates are high, look at other options. The buy downs are there. There's other lenders that are willing to work with you. There's grant money that can be brought in too with states and micro markets that are providing funding to get homeowners, in to be able to purchase with the rates being the way that they are.
Well, considering all the challenges right now, the dynamic nature of things, the myriad challenges that lie ahead, is this a particularly good time to have somebody with your expertise guide the transaction process? I mean, there have to be things that you have encountered along your 2 decades in the business that really truly help you understand what the potential pitfalls may be and where you can put a client on the right path to a much more successful outcome. What kinds of things should people know, and what can you bring to bear on that decision?
Absolutely. So hiring the right real estate agent is really important. There are so many people that are discounting rates right now and saying, I'm, a 1% agent, I can get the deal done for you. But in reality, it's not necessarily about the money. It's what the agent can provide in terms of value, what their expertise is, how long they've been in the business, are their negotiation skills up to par when you're getting into a transaction, are they understanding what's changing in the market. So those are questions that you really would like to consider when you are picking a real estate agent, and just don't go with whatever the lowest rate is, because if you're looking for a discount agent or brokerage, that's the level of service you usually get from it. So you want to make sure you're getting a high value from the agent that you're choosing. And with me and my expertise and my team, like I said, I've been in the business for almost 2 decades now, and I've worked in title and escrow. I've processed loans. I've sold real estate and helped with estate sales and liquidating properties and businesses. That my knowledge in different areas can greatly help somebody selling their house or purchasing in those negotiations.
Well, suffice to say, real estate transactions, business in general have got more complex over the years. So I think it's the person who is looking to buy or sell real estate, or perhaps both, is very well advised to reach out to somebody with your expertise. And to do that, they simply call Samantha at 916-606-0256 or visit sellhomeswithsam.com. It's a great opportunity to tap into the background and knowledge and expertise that you and your team bring to bear, and I hope people understand the value of that. Thank you for your time very much.
Thank you, John. It's a pleasure.